Okay, year 12. So with this both of these questions, these are both non-linear equations. With non-linear equations, it's super important you set equal to 0 and then factorize in order to solve. Otherwise, you risk losing solutions along the way. With the first one then, I would recommend that you make a substitution first of all. And the substitution I'm going to make is y equals root a, or alternatively y equals a to the power of a half. So after that then, if I substitute that in, I can write 16y to the power of 4 equals 2y. The reason this is y to the power of a 4 here is because we would do 1/2 the times 4 to get the original 2 in the question using our laws of indices. After that, we make it equal to 0. We can factorise by taking out 2y as a factor. And then we end up with two different solutions for what y could be. Either 2y equals 0, in which case y is 0, or 8y cubed minus 1 equals 0, which means 8y cubed equals 1. Y cubed equals 1/8. And then the cube root of 1/8 is 1/2, so y equals 1/2. We just need to remember now to go back and actually find what a could be. So y equals root a, so therefore we get 1/2 equals root a, and to find a we would square both sides, so we get 1/4 equals a. Alternatively, we get 0 equals root a, in which case a equals 0. So we end up with the two different solutions for a. With part B, again, I would recommend that you make a substitution. If you want to solve this without substituting, that's fine, but this is kind of the universal method. So my substitution here would be something like u equals b squared. With that in mind, we would get u squared plus 7u minus 18 equals 0. This equation here factorises as u plus 9, u minus 2 equals 0. So either u equals minus 9 or u equals 2. Then we just need to go through and remembering that u equals b squared. So either minus 9 equals b squared, in which case no real solutions, because there are no real solutions when you square root a negative number. Or we get 2 equals b squared, in which case b, sorry, that should be a 2 there, equals the square root of 2, specifically the positive square root of 2 or the negative root of 2. The values for b are minus root 2 or b equals plus root 2. Those are all of our solutions.